Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity with me, Dawn. Let's continue exploring Raedric's dungeon.
Nice and quiet.
So this probably takes us straight to Raedric, based off Osria's offer. And normally, roleplay wise, my character would take that path if he knew for sure that Raedric was at the end of it. Because that'd be the quickest, most efficient means of completing his contract. But since we're forced to kill Osria, we don't know for sure that Raedric is up there. And so the more pragmatic choice would be to continue looking for Nedmar, who our employer, Kolsk, said would help us.
I'm on the trail.
And if Nedmar makes the same offer that Osria did, to take us straight to Raedric, we'll take him up on it. With the obvious concern that we may not be able to continue exploring the keep afterwards. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And so far, we haven't been locked out of any locations after exploring them, so I don't think it's a major concern either way.
Sure. Keeping an eye out.
What do you suppose that bally thing is?
And what does the flame reveal? Keeping an eye out. Nice and quiet.
I'm on the trail.
What? Let's go.
Get on!
Alright, just cleaning house. Gouge marks and scratches line the edge of the lid.
What do you suppose that bally thing is?
Laying low.
The bite marks on these bones appear to be the proper size for folk and elven teeth.
The work of a moment.
Alright, how's this scepter doing? Not too shabby?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if this is the way to Raedric. That's to the study. Kitchen. Ramparts. Let's go to the ramparts. Actually, first, let's go over here and use up this camping supplies. Which is really only for Durance's sake. Besides him, we haven't really taken any damage.
Sure.
we're immediately accosted. Alright. Axe speed buff. Knock this guy down for me. He's the captain, he's a big deal.
I bring your...
Alright, it wasn't that big of a deal.
Sure.
I'm on the trail.
The canisters are filled with wet, clumped gunpowder. Be a lot of good.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
Those of you who don't know, these are not considered gargoyles. These are called grotesques. Gargoyles are the ones you see jutting out the side that water runs out of. Bottom staves of the barrels are dark but dry. Whatever these barrels held leaked out long ago. Oh, okay, this is just a dead end. Alright, well, curiosity killed the cat, but we're not cats. Let's go up these stairs. Who knows? Nedmar might be in the study. I think they mentioned there was an altar in the keep as well. That's probably where we'll find him.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, 24 more damage.
And what does the flame reveal?
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment. Keeping an eye out.
Dusty old ledgers record the taxes paid on farmsteads in Gilded Vale as far back as 2632. "200 years ago.
You should see this.
The dead person here. Blood, still wet, runs to the woman's slit throat, soaking into the sheets below. Oh, is that Ygritte?
Margaret's fire casts light in dark
I think that's
places.
Raedric's wife. Blackened pages curl in the fire. A leather cover, embossed with a rising sun and 3 stars, is barely visible through the flames. Also, we got a new ring. What does he have? Not really built for damage. Do I have anybody that's skillful with swords? I'm pretty sure it's night. Let's go to the swords. Thinking. Do something like that instead.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
I assume that Raedric killed his wife after she had a hollowborn child. Alright, so this is probably where he's at. Looks like a throne room. We could keep exploring. But do I need Nedmar at this point? Let's speak to him first anyway, just to be safe. Let's go to the kitchen next. The kitchen would be the default path if we hadn't passed that perception check. Heck, we might even get experience for turning in the... I won't call it a quest. But, Giaco had asked us to tell Nedmar that he was okay. Who would I be to passive
I'll take a look.
experience?
Laying low.
Path upstairs.
I'm on the trail.
I found... Oh, okay. So I equip my whole party with these and blend in. I don't plan on blending in.
Yeah.
That's it.
Join arm!
Alright, some slightly tougher enemies. But nothing we can't handle. Need one more damage.
Slow and silent.
So this is where we came up at, or could come up at. I don't mind killing the guards here anyway, since they're complicit in Lord Raedric's murder spree. His insanity. Alright, upgrade for the scepter. Awesome. Is this new? Or no, this probably came with the last update, didn't it? Grief's Authority. Or Grief's Authority. Does some crush damage. 50% is raw. If successful, stun for 6 seconds. Awesome. Also, 10% chance to cast Dominate on hit or critical hit. Next objective, cause a Dominated Affliction 15 times with the Scepter to unlock the next level. So we read all this. The woman approached Alea, was told to bow her head to receive the kiss of Ine Geared. She did so, was quickly felled by a barrage of savage blows from the Mech Queen. It was the last time her authority was challenged during her reign.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see what I can find.
I'm on the trail. Slow and silent.
What do we have here? Temple Armory into the courtyard. Nothing up there. Alright, let's go to the armory.
Slowly now.
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
I'll take a look.
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
Looks a lot cooler, but this is just a better shield in general, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the larger shields, so they have a... Yeah, -8 accuracy.
Huh.
Eyes open.
Might be worth it later on, but definitely not right now. What is our accuracy currently at? 60. Oh, his is higher. That's not cool. Hers even higher. Okay. Well, I guess we go to the courtyard next.
Let's go. Let's go.
Considering these guys are a joke, otherwise we would be in a little bit of trouble. Because it's a lot of enemies.
I'll see what I can find.
Yeah.
Rainwater twitching with tiny larvae sloshes in the barrel. Up. Can't go that way. The air in the stable is heavy with bat dung.
Hey.
A little closer. Alright, go get him.
Let's go. Sure.
I'm going a little against my role playing here and picking all these fights. It's
Yeah.
not really my character's nature. But it's so much fun. We'll play it like he's concerned that these guys are going to run in when we're confronting Raedric, and we don't want to have to deal with all these soldiers as well as Raedric. There we go. Still haven't found Nedmar. Did I walk past him?
Right.
Oh, we didn't go this way.
Steady does it.
That's it!
hopefully that wasn't the High Priest we're here to speak to.
Right. Keeping an eye out. Right.
We're gonna leave here with plenty of money, that's for sure. So we could avoid all this needless slaughter as well. I was dressed in those robes, but, well,
And what does the
what's done is done.
reveal?
Threadbare robes in the closet smell of incense.
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
Slowly now.
It's okay if you break roleplay a little bit to have some fun. Read about House Dominel before.
Nice and slow.
A scrawled note. I got you a gift. Can't believe someone actually wrote down that kind of thing on parchment. I have something for you in the chapel. Careful not to go digging in the wrong skull again. I haven't read all of the Deerwood history. Alright, this is new. The many faces of Bareth. How fitting that we know the god of cycles, doorways, mortality, and inevitability as Bareth. Well, the Valians know this very same god as Corono. For if nothing else, Bareth teaches us duality exists in all things. There is life in death, and death in life. Embrace this duality, and you honor Bareth. In the ruins of Ir Glonfoth, Bareth is depicted in the form of two Nope, we've read this before. Once again, like 90% certain.
Slowly now.
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
That takes us to the chapel. So that's probably where Nedmar's at. How do you get the key to get through that door then?
I'll get it open.
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
It's Nedmar. This frail old priest is hunched over a table, surrounded by scattered scrolls and parchment, examining their contents with the aid of a thick monocle. He glances up as you approach, blinking rheumy eyes. More visitors, then. You're not one of the acolytes, or the guards for that matter. His voice is a dry, quiet rasp, which makes you an intruder at the least. Who else could put you up to this, I suppose? Yes, that would be him. Sending young men to dash themselves against the keep's defenses. He shakes his head. Would that my sermons could draw such fervor. Still, you are here. What is it you want? Yaako is safe. He asked me to tell you about a carving you gave him. Nedmar's eyes widen. With sudden vigor, he rushes forward to grasp your arm. Oh, thank the gods. Thank you. I did not think anyone could. That is, I feared. He shakes his head. I did not want him to meet the Pale Knight so soon. Nedmar pulls away, collecting himself. Here, Perhaps this will serve as a reward. He pulls a large iron key from the pocket of his robe and hands it to you. This will open a door in the scriptorium. He points west. From there you can reach the chapel and Lord Raedric without encountering quite so many guards. Take this too. I have little wealth to offer. Better to give something of use. I would entreat you before you go. Despite his shortcomings, Lord Raedric follows the gods with obedience. He has Gilded Vale's best interest in mind. It may be that, with time, he can achieve what he desires. Please, consider this before you turn to violence. What does this key open? It is a master key. Nedmar wrings his hands as he speaks. It will not open every door, but it will permit you to access to the stairs down to the Lord's Chapel. It will also open the doors along the keep's main hall. You'll face heavy fighting if you go that way. You do not have much time. Whatever your intent, Lord Raedric will soon discover that one of his prisoners has escaped. Then you lose the element of surprise. I thought you'd favor Kolsk as Lord of Raedric's hold. I favor him as he is, a man of vision. But Kolsk has a hunger in him for rule, even if to good purpose. He is not led by his faith. Still, he is my friend, and I am willing to assist Kolsk in restoring divine favor to the lands of Gilded Vale. Should Lord Raedric fall, that is. I need to rest. But surely you don't mean to... Nedmar shifts uncomfortably, looking out towards the hallway. Very well. I cannot ask you to brave the dungeons when you are not at your fittest. Rest here a few hours. I'll ensure no one enters. Yeah, why not? No harm in it. Hello again. Hope you can find it in you to speak with Raedric before making any decisions. Perhaps it would prove helpful in leading Gilded Vale out of the darkness and into the light of the gods. He's blinded by...
Nice and quiet.
Raedric fitting his description of a lord.
Shh.
Alright. Let's go loot everything. So I don't know if we've read this one before.
Huh?
I remember to do that next time. So they've read this before. Over to that as well. Pretty sure I've read that one. If not,
Yeah.
feel free to correct me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's park out here. Oh, let me check this real quick.
I'll take a look.
Alright, I'll call it here. Next episode, we'll finish exploring the sanctuary. And then I think all we have left is the chapel and Raedric himself. So we'll tackle that next time. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.